What is going on, y'all? Today we're bringing y'all another mini scheme video. This one is out of the New Orleans Saints playbook. My favorite playbook by far. However, it's in other playbooks as well. It is the pistol bunch tight end formation. And the plays we are going to substitute as audibles are going to be the halfback zone, which is already in there. Why? We have the split screen or slip screen that we're going to put in as RB. We have our cross drag that we're going to put in as LB. And then we're going to put verticals in as the X play. Even though I swapped it out, it doesn't make sense. We're going to ride with it anyways. Alright, so first we'll go over this halfback zone. We'll get into a random defense. Now, I found this is a really good play to run, especially when you flip it to the left side of the field where you have all of your blockers. And this play usually succeeds against most defenses. And yeah, so I found that to be a really good play. Always flipping it to the left side of the field. And you're almost certain to pick up gains. Obviously, if they're going to run commit left, then you may not have so much success. Or when the box is stacked like this, that's when I would maybe shy away from this play. However, as you can see, the worst that can happen generally is that you get 1 yard or back to the line of scrimmage. Now we'll call an audible, and we'll go ahead and get into our verticals. This looks like it may be a cover 2, in which case we'll have a cover 2 beater. Simply motion Parker out here to the left, in which case that was actually a weird cover 3. That's okay because we do have B in the end zone for the touchdown. But this vertical play is mainly going to be the base play you want to come out in, just because it has a cover 2 beater in it with Parker's route. It has a man coverage beater in it with Parker's route. And if all else fails, you could just block up A like that. And you should have B or Devontae Parker's route. Right, so we got X out there at that time. I pass led that a little weird. We could have had a touchdown there, but that's all good. This works similarly to the play or the scheme I mentioned before with the single back bunch ace or the gun bunch formations. It's literally the same exact thing, except the route combinations are a little bit different. The reason why I like this pistol bunch so much is because of Balage's route there. That hesitation out route that he has will almost always come open every time. As you can see here, I can call this like 3 plays in a row, and generally we're going to pick up at least 10 yards out of that. So we'll try that a few more times, just Balage's route. Really, it takes a user to stop it. There are a few ways to stop it, but generally that route is pretty much unstoppable. Which, if he does allocate a user to Balage's route, that's just going to make every other route in the field even more open. So you see, we call 3 plays there, even a man coverage play. If Fitzpatrick didn't, wing that, he would have been open for a pass completion there. So, for instance, this looks like a cover 3 style play. We'll look for the slots. We'll motion out Devontae Parker as almost like a smoke screen, and we'll look for Y, in which case he was wide open. So, a very good offensive scheme to dot up your opponent in. Once you get used to this play, you can almost run this against any formation in the game. It takes a real skilled opponent to actually know, what he should be going for here. Yeah, I did not get rid of that, and I blocked out the wrong players in that case. That's okay. We'll run it like one more time. This looks like another cover 2. Motion out Parker again. It was not. However, that means we should have B's route wide open. And we had him there. Oh, he dropped it. That was a little bit of a contested play. I might have not called that. That would have been the perfect opportunity to throw it to your running back. However, I think this is a quarters play anyways. 3 men down. We're going for the run. All right. And now we can get into our other two plays real quick. We'll get into the cross drag. The reason I like this play is because of that crossing route right there that Williams is running. I'll motion Parker over to the right side, and I'll put him on a slant. Whoops. Sort of like that. We can block up Gesicki. And if this isn't man route, we should have that crossing route. And if not, Hearns should get wide open on this play. So this is how you're going to want to set it up. But as you know, crossing routes absolutely burn most coverages in this play. We all know how weak zones are in this game. That's why I always like to put on a crossing route. Let's just watch this play since they came out in quarters. We'll get into that cross drag again. We'll grab Parker, put him on the right side of the field, put him on a slant. We'll block up RB and A. And we can put B on a zig route like we did before. So this is exactly how you want to call it. And then we're going to have Y at the end of the play if he didn't get sacked there. Granted, we are using the Dolphins versus decent pass rushing, so it's not going to play out like we want to. However, that crossing route is like, wow, they're going to keep coming out in quarters. That crossing route is absolutely destructive to literally every coverage. They have to user that up, in which case that zig and or crossing route would get open. So we'll call that one more time. Hopefully we can get that crossing route open this time. Put B on a zig and block RB, just like that. Okay, yeah, and in this case they called man coverage, and we were able to get X on that route. Let's try it just one more time and see if we can get that crossing route open, because it is a really good route. I just hope they can actually stay in the pocket long enough. Whoops. Look at that. In which case we should have B again. That route would get open, but I felt some pressure and I got rid of it. We'll just have to trust me on that crossing route. It is a really good route. Okay. And then the last play we'll get into is this slip screen. You already know the deal with that. If you get heavy pressure, dump it off to RB. It's almost every time going to be a touchdown if you get blocks like that and can actually get there. But another really good play to mix in out of this formation, if you're someone that likes to call hurry up and keep your opponent on their toes, this is an excellent scheme to run. Especially against people that, wow, that was terrible. Especially against people that like to send a lot of blitzes and whatnot. So we'll call that one more time. And J.J. Watt was there to stop it. How much time are we at? 8 minutes. Let's see if we can get this. See if we can get this cross drag one more time. B on a zig. X on a slant. Here we go. And that crossing route gets open there. Wow. Snuck that in there. Generally, it's going to look more open, especially when you're further away from the red zone. You know, safeties like to play further in. But yeah, I mean, that's going to be the end of the video for today. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.